Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
And I'm the intern.
And you're watching episode, I think 112 of DangIT Prodcast.
Sounds good.
This episode, not a lot of stuff like as far as like events recently happened, but things that are upcoming that are happening is I would talk about the new series, but I'll talk about what's very clear and visual, and that is Comic-Con. I'm going this year again. And for those of you who do want to see me and want to say hi to me, I have no idea how I'm going to go about that. Maybe I'll Snapchat or tweet about it. I'll figure something out. But
tweet.
Yeah, I'll definitely be on the convention floor. I'll be like right across the street.
What are you dressed as?
Oh, I'm not going to be dressed as anyone.
I'm trying to Comic-Con and not dressing up.
I'm going to be super comfortable. All right.
So you're going to be a pajama boy.
No, it's too hot for that.
Oh, okay.
See, the thing is that you're either a cosplayer, and if you're a cosplayer, you're a trooper because it's super hot during the summer. Or you're just a person who's wearing casual clothes who actually just attends and just walks everywhere. That's been the same for me, like for the past 3 years. In that, actually, I'm going to move the mic closer. It's the fact that hopefully it doesn't get misaligned, just for that like perfect, just right, clear audio. Is it blocking you anyway? No, it's not.
No,
okay. Yeah. Yeah. For the past 3 years, I've just every single time I'm there, I go there and I walk all the time.
You
look. Yeah, you really do just like walk and look at stuff. And you might buy some merchandise here and there. It's super cool.
But name the I don't know if you could remember these 3 years, but like the one thing that you still actively, at least.
It's this shirt right here.
That shirt?
It's from Comic-Con. I think it was my first Comic-Con. I got this shirt. I try to make a tradition that I buy a shirt every single year. So I got this. I also won a Pikmin's 3 shirt from Nintendo Lounge that same year. And the following year I got a Nightwing shirt. And then
that wing's tight.
I think either this is the third year or was it 13, 14, 15. I forget what I got 15.
This is 16.
Right. So I've been there 3 times and this will be my 4th. I forget what I got. I definitely got another shirt. It's not the Smash Brothers one. I have a hard time remembering.
I'm like pulling your brain cells right now.
Oh, I don't think I bought a shirt. I won a shirt. I think it was the legendary shirt, like the exclusive Comic-Con. I think, or maybe that was 2014. Shit, I don't remember.
Well, 2015 was the year to forget.
It was the year to forget. No one remembers that year. Yeah. A lot of bad stuff happened.
You know what year it was?
What?
I think Year of the Dog, right?
Oh shit, I'm the Year of the Dog. No wonder I forgot. That does not make any sense.
Yeah, whatever. Next thing
is that, I'm going to be there. I think, I'm pretty much going to be there all 4 days. I just don't have, the pass for it because it's I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this in all the other Comic-Con themed episodes, is that it's really hard to get into Comic-Con. You wake up some point before 9 and you register at 9 along with every single other person who wants to go, and it's just an online registration. You have to bring at least 4 to 5 or more people in order to at least have one get in. That's the biggest chance you get. Otherwise, there's a chance you might not even get in.
Wow. So, how many people are there?
Over hundreds of thousands of people.
That's crazy.
And it increases each year.
See, you can be all traveling down there to go see people, or you could just be like me and just play some League of Legends.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to, just sit there and not, exercise or anything. See some other cool new stuff.
Do some American stuff.
Yeah. What I'm looking forward to this year is actually, I guess, not just purchasing, my own souvenirs, but actually, buying, props, because it makes sense to actually, afford it for, the entire team. I think I'll try to, cut in some money for, souvenirs for you guys. Things that might, personally, interest you. Steven might be a little bit more inappropriate, but we're gonna just say he'll get something cool. I know that Nolan, he said that, there was an artist, what's the listing for celebrities? It's type B, type A, type something. Well, he's, I guess, like a low, like, not so well-known artist. Yeah, that's the word for it.
I'd say Uprising.
Uprising artist. Yeah, that sounds much better.
Yeah, sounds much better. Actually, sounds fitting.
Sounds fitting. Uprising artist who, Nolan did fan art for him, and he actually really liked it, and he wanted to display it, like, at his booth at Comic-Con. And I was hoping that I would be able to see this person, so I'm gonna probably
Scout
talk to...
around?
I'm gonna scout around that area. Hopefully I can, like, talk to Rooster Teeth again, too. Until it goes to their booth and like just take another video.
My favorite guy was actually the guy that you met. The guy
Gus.
Gus, yeah. Gus
Gus
is
is
actually he's a very unique character.
He's unique, he's blunt. He's also really funny.
Yeah, he's also really funny. I think the one skit they did, he was fucking like almost naked in a baby diaper. And I was like, this guy is just truly amazing.
This guy's too real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely get inspired by their skits as well.
Yeah.
Though they don't really make too much of those, or at least I don't really watch their new RT shorts anymore.
No, me either. I haven't. If anything, when I go on YouTube, it's either listening to music or just looking on how to get better in League.
Yeah, I also do music as well. As far as like, I want to look up music. But yeah, if I see Rooster Teeth again, like if they're in the booth, then I will definitely check them out. I'll probably even buy a shirt from them, maybe a poster.
Oh, maybe yeah.
Yeah. And I think it'd really work if I had posters and stuff like that, because we're going to transition to like our new video game series. Well, not video game series, video series.
Oh yeah.
So, how am I going to put this? We're going to bring reactions back without reaction. We're going to bring reacting it back without reacting it. And the reason that we're doing this, well, Steven actually suggested we bring it back up because like we've been losing subscribers and stuff like that. I personally want to bring it back because as much as I don't really like us taking copyright material, the fact that like those moments where we sit down and actually talk about like something that we just watched and we all have agreements and we both get hype over the same thing.
Yeah. That's
what I really like about the reactions. I think a lot of people really felt that, and that's why a lot of people are still here. Maybe not like commenting or maybe not even watching, but they don't really have much of another reason why to unsubscribe. Some people actually have done that. But people do like that part of that. Although some people really like watching the stuff with us, and unfortunately can't really make that happen. Yeah, can't really make that happen unless we want to make things super boring, which is just us just watching the episode.
Yeah. No actually, I think for our first time doing it, I think we did pretty good.
I think so too.
We got a lot of nice, good dialogue and
we talked
reactions.
Like we really talked a lot.
Because we're not boring people, you know. We're pretty unique.
I think we're average people who have like our own interests, and we like to express how we like these certain things. We all have our own self-expression. I know Nolan and I have like their own artistic expression. Gabe has like a very unique mindset, and he also has like a way of thinking that I admire too. Trey, you're really into gaming, and you actually want to do live streaming as well. I also want to do that too. Steven's a very simple dude.
Yeah. He just like
has his interests, has his dislikes, he has a lot of
on hand.
Phone on hand.
Porn on phone? It's working.
We don't need to talk about this.
But anyway.
But like he also has a really good sense of like comedy as well. And I just kind of like to be immersed in all this kind of stuff, to be surrounded by these people who have their own interests and have their own goals in mind as I try to like work my way through things, and they help me too. And I think, well, that's kind of like a little off tangent, but like aside that, with the reactions, bring people together with common interests, I think that was what people liked a lot about it. And so what we're trying to do is bring that aspect back without making it illegal, essentially.
Yeah.
So with the idea with our new series, which I haven't come up with a name for, it's basically... It's the same format, except it's like edited differently, where the discussions are the main streamlined thing, and the highlight reactions that we have. Sometimes we don't even have them in the video; we'll just be put in there, overlaid, like maybe lower volume or not even any volume at all. It's just like our visual reactions as we continue to talk over with our discussion and stuff like that. And also something that's different with this new series is that we are not just going to be exclusive with like videos. It can also be news articles. We just did one with like the NES Classic Edition, and that was not at all like any kind of video or anything. It was just us reporting on this kind of news and how we felt about it. And I think that's definitely, I think our lineup has been a really good palette of everything that we might be covering for this new series, and that is things that, like, just YouTube videos, so like the death battles, that, like the Mewtwo vs. Shadow that we just did, Mob Psycho, which is an anime, a series, a TV series that we might continue on watching, short videos of, like, just things that, like, I guess it's a more recent viral video, and like news that isn't video wise, but it's just something that we're interested in and stuff like that. I think we cover like most of the bases as far as like what we're going to cover for like this new series that we can't really call reactions or reviews. It's just us discussing stuff, so I have to figure something out. But anyway, yeah. What else is there for me to say? Trey, did you want to say something? Because I do really take the floor. Giving up on you.
Well, other news, we're just,
doing our own thing.
Yep, doing our own thing. Just, working and trying to get stuff together. I've been trying to build my Twitter and Twitch recently, so I can start streaming. Maybe make some friends along the way, and have fun.
How would you go about building your Twitter base and Twitch base? Any kind of suggestions?
Well, definitely by getting a profile pic, because right now it's just an egg, and it's just a Twitch.
That's
logo.
So bad. That's so bad.
Yeah. It's basically fresh out the oven. Nothing's even formed yet. I'm still trying to write my about me line.
Dude, you want me to take you a picture of you, shirtless? For me?
I don't know. I might have to think about that offer, but
you want to. You want to.
Want to get those followers?
You want to be a star, don't you? Strip.
I know, right? We're already on the couch.
Oh God, no! Let's not take another level.
Yeah,
oh, okay, we're done there.
I asked Anaya if he can do this character portrait for me for my Twitter handle.
Like a drawing.
Yeah, like a drawing.
Oh, cool.
Just so I can put him out there, because I think I like his art style, and I think it would fit with my my handle or my name for Twitch, which is Flying Tigers Flying Tigers 2. So
cool.
I'm looking forward to what he's gonna be whipping up for me.
Okay.
Hasn't been fully leaked out, or I have no information on it yet, but I'm pretty sure.
Except now.
Yeah.
Coming Wednesdays.
I'm pretty sure I'll get something on something. It's on the burner.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of things have to be like put on the burner.
Yeah. Everyone has their own agenda. Can't rush anything.
Yeah. Let's see what else is there. No, I don't really have much to say. I just want to talk about Comic-Con because I'm getting really excited. Oh, I got another thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's okay for me to talk about it now, but the job that I applied for, the full-time job I applied for.
Yeah.
Your boy came through. I'm working like the Monday after Comic-Con, which sounds absolutely stressful if you think about like you got to work the very next thing on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
I can pull it through. I have no trouble with that whatsoever. But man, I'm nervous. I'm also very excited because I get to experience like new things. Because I work with a lot of people who work with what I'm going to be doing within the coming week. But it's gonna be like hands-on, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like wet my pants at some point. I want you to laugh at that. I was making a joke.
So funny.
Oh, it's so funny. I made myself laugh at that. That's really sad. Anyway, but I know it's gonna be tough, but I'm going to really enjoy it, especially with the pay rate and the fact that I get like more benefits from actually having a full-time job. So yeah, I think,
and that money on the side.
Yeah.
Buy more stuff so we can do better things.
And I hope that like by doing like this new series on YouTube, it also helps fund the channel as well, and so we can purchase more things.
Yeah.
And I'll somehow to incorporate the new video series into Patreon as well.
I think it's gonna work out.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think it's gonna work out.
I think for me it comes down to how I edit it back at home because because with the React DangIT series, all I did was just like overlaid the video and stuff, line everything all together, and just left it
ready.
Like that. But
just fresh.
Here, I have to think about like, okay, how's it gonna work? Because with Mob Psycho, there was definitely like moments where we didn't say anything, but there's definitely moments where we just laughed at like what we were looking at, and so I have to really think about what we're going through.
Yeah, sometimes we were looking like pretty intense at the screen, so that could be kind of boring. I don't know. I haven't looked at the footage yet, of course, so I want to know as an editor what to cut,
what to expect.
Yeah, but I definitely think our ending synopsis of it was pretty good.
And it's honestly just discussions on things that we're interested in.
Yeah,
and I think that alone brings people to the table.
Watch it, yeah.
And the fact that we have a fan base that knows us for our reactions, a good majority of people who've watched us have come for just the reactions. And so it'll be interesting to see how they think about like this entire situation. I'll definitely hang on their feedback. If they really don't like what we're doing, then we're probably going to have to cut the video series short. Just like, because like we also want to, my current mindset, because I've been working full-time hours recently because I need to make up for my part-time, is that I have like very little time nowadays to work on things. So the idea is that I want to make things that are also entertaining for the viewers, but it's also kind of easier to make.
Yeah, for you. Yeah, at the other end.
For my sakes, because like with the Zelda parody video, which should come out before this podcast comes out, it was definitely hard because everyone had different schedules. Gabe was the main character, and he had an extremely weird schedule because he works at a theater, and they have like super flexible hours as far as like who should work here and who should work there.
Yeah.
So it made it so hard. So to the point that
I'm pretty sure I missed a day too.
Yeah, you did miss a day, but it was okay because we had Steven who had a day off there, but he was also resistant. So it's it's difficult to work with friends sometimes, but it's, I mean, like once you find a rhythm to it, then I think we can all like pull together and make something really great.
Yeah, once we get that ball rolling, it rolls pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised though, because like with you, Trey, it was just like, oh, we're gonna film, like, oh, I could do that immediately. Yeah, just like that. I'm like, I like this guy.
Yeah, well, and then at the time, I wasn't really working that much, so I was just like, well,
what else do I do aside from applying from jobs, which I just did?
Exactly. So I was just like, yeah, dude, I'm totally fine with that. But now, I have like the schedule, and I work all these hours. I'm just like, oh, I gotta do a video. But then at the same time, I look forward to it because it's fun working with you.
Thank you.
And that's why like I still do it.
The same with the friends. Like Gabe always mentions, like the reason he does these videos and he agrees to it is because like they are fun, yeah, but it also brings people together. Because like for me in Gabe's like high school years, like we were friends, and then like I had to go to college and stuff like that, and so I didn't really see him that often. And then friends just simply fell apart throughout high school, and so to bring people back all the time is really sad. I actually have an example where my friend DJ. Dennis, he actually is a co-founder of DangIT Productions, though short-lived of actually appearing because of family, he had to move for work, business stuff. I'm losing my voice, but
sad moment.
It's a sad moment. Damn.
DJ Mustard.
But the thing is that he went on his mission, which is part of the reason why we were able to film with him as often. But yeah, he sent me a message like on his new phone, which, funny story, he just sent me a picture of like Ammonite from Pokemon Go and named it Lord Helix after Twitch plays Pokemon. You know that, right? And
I'm just like in a bobblehead right now.
Yes.
Lord Helix.
So praise Lord Helix. And I had like no idea who this caller was. I had not seen him on my IDs, and so I was just like reported junk on my iPhone immediately. And then he said like, oh, by the way, this is me, Dennis. I was like, oh shoot, I'm sorry. I reported for junk. I'm gonna add you to my contact immediately. And then we're still having like a kind of a conversation like over messaging. It's funny how I not really used messaging for a while about that. Same thing with calling. It's like, is that English?
Yeah,
is that English?
Hello?
Hello?
Okay. I'm talking to voicemail. All right.
But yeah, like it was cool catching up with him, seeing what he's been up to. And I wish Gabe was here so I could mention like what Dennis has been up to. He would understand like what's like some like context and stuff like that. But it's really nice to catch up with someone, and it's sad that I haven't been able to catch up with him. And I probably won't really be able to do it as well as I used to because he moved along with his parents. But it's still cool to catch up, and that's something I always remind myself when it comes to social media, is that we have the power to talk to people from far away, stay connected to people, and I guess
that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
And it's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling.
I can't imagine like going on a train out to the east and then just not hearing from anyone.
Right.
Just become a 30-year-old man and start writing a book and just name it
a book.
Yeah, just name it what's it called? The Great Gatsby.
oh man. I'm gonna be honest, that was definitely a summer reading of mine, but I didn't read it. And so like everything people discussed about Great Gatsby was like first come, first serve. That was all like I got from the story. That was, I don't know if you heard that, but that was Gabe. Yeah. Anyway.
Having fun nights tonight.
When you talk about that, what we talk about us. I keep making these
smooth as hell. Boom, boom, boom.
Someone put some shades on me and put like a little smoke. This is so dumb. Speaking of social media, is what was it? Pokemon Go, and we mentioned Pokemon Go. It's such a huge movement.
Yeah, it
like
is.
There's people who've gotten the game and have no idea what the context is. Just like, oh, everyone just got it, so I'm just gonna
you gotta download it. Number one app in the store.
Yeah,
gotta get it. Gotta get them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Just like Flappy Bird.
Dude, you're supposed to meet me at this location with all the Pokestops. Yeah, well, I'm not really interested in catching them all after all. We're about to catch the shade I'm going to throw at you.
Well, you about to catch these hands. CP999.
It's like, oh,
shit. He's like, shade, ineffective.
Ha! I'm a bug type.
Bug type.
Wait, is shade... No, it's ghost type, right?
Ghost, yeah.
What's ineffective with ghosts?
Fighting.
Yep. Nah, fam. I hit the gym on fighting time now.
Can't catch these hands anymore.
Words and phrases can be really funny when like just reinvented, just placed out of nowhere. It's like that SpongeBob meme.
Oh yeah, that meme came out. It just came out of the woodwork. People were just like, "Oh, SpongeGar." He's in it now. He is wearing the crown.
Also, just another thing about Pokemon Go, I think it'll be like extremely revolutionary if you're able to trade and battle with people on the go. That's like the next best thing.
That's so much internet being used.
Right, and the thing is that a whole bunch of other like companies who've like taken notice are actually using it to their advantage. They're always going to mention like, oh, you want to catch them all. T-Mobile's having this thing where you're going to have unlimited data when you use Pokemon Go for a year as long as you do this kind of stuff. So it's an incentive to bring them over to T-Mobile.
Exactly.
Like that.
Actually, that's pretty smart move. Because, Nolan doesn't have a phone. He wants to be in Pokemon Go. He's probably going to catch that train.
He's going to catch those hands.
Yeah.
One day. But also, there's really something really fun. Oh, make sure not to hit the microphone because it feels that. It recognizes that. And it's like, doom! It's like, the fuck was that?
Like, shit.
Someone caught these hands.
Or caught these feet.
But, what was I gonna say? I saw something really, kind of ridiculous. And it was like, alright, it's about, condom use. And it's like, if you don't want to catch them all, and it has a picture of like a Pokemon that, it has like the Charmander face, but it's a condom wrapped around, obviously a penis, but it's dug up underground. So it looks like a Diglett. So it's literally something that I saw on the internet. It's like, if you don't want to catch them all, make sure to use protection. Like wow. The fact that they use that kind of stuff.
The ads, man.
People are like really just taking notice of Pokemon Go.
They're probably playing it. They're like, this is really good.
Pokemon Go is changing the social space.
Yep. Can you imagine if I'm sorry for cutting you off, but can you imagine if Nintendo did not let them publish this?
Dude, like Well, I think it's such a smart move from Nintendo and the Pokemon Company is that
Yeah, definitely.
like
From their old ways.
right. Because the thing is, like, with Pokemon, well, the thing with Nintendo nowadays is that, oh, the NX is the only thing that we're hyped for. Legend of Zelda is the only thing that we're hyped for. And they didn't show any other things except for Legend of Zelda's Breath of the Wild. They didn't even show the NX. They just showed the Wii U version of it.
Oh, man. Like, I don't know if they already saw the last podcast, but when the Ubisoft announcer dropped the bomb like that hard, I was just like...
What was it?
The NX,
Oh,
Just
right.
Dance is coming out in the NX this year.
Right.
Which means sometime this year or sometime in, what's it called? What do they call it? The season or whatever?
Right.
They're going to drop the NX on us, and that's going to be pretty cool.
Are you sure? Because I could have sworn it was like next February.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's probably next February.
I think there was like some kind of mishearing, or at least
But she definitely said it was coming out for the NX.
for sure.
Which means the NX is coming out
NX
within
is
that
real.
timeline.
NX is real. If you had a shadow of a doubt,
Yeah, then it's confirmed it's real. And
yeah.
That was like, that's tight.
But then, like, here's the thing, like, I wasn't so, like, on Nintendo's bad side with the E3 thing, because Breath of the Wild was all I really needed, because the more I saw it, the more I wanted to know more about it, because it was so different from
All the Zeldas
in general, so it was actually pretty safe of them to just show that game.
Wait, do you remember when Skyward Sword came out?
Oh, that was... Shoot, I don't
That's
know.
years ago, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Wow.
I've only played a little bit of Skyward Sword, but when I first saw Skyward Sword, I was kind of like,
I was amazed at it.
I was like, wow, this is a really different art style and version of Zelda, you know? It wasn't what I was used to. I'm more used to the Wind Waker, Phantom Train, Hourglass,
Right.
stuff, the Toon Zelda. But seeing that different Zelda, even that Zelda, the Skyward Sword was way different from Twilight.
It was.
Or
2011, by the way.
2011. Wow, holy shit! It was but it was hella fun.
Skyward Sword?
Yeah.
My Dennis actually really liked Skyward Sword. Although, like, for most critics, I guess except for IGN because they give it a 10 out of 10, most critics didn't really like how it was. Like, I can understand like how they went about it because like the whole like Link sticking out of the sword in real time just can be kind of weird, especially if you just kept it like this.
Or you're just tired. You're just like.
Or you're just like. And there was a lot of backtracking too, so I mean, I can understand like why people didn't really like Skyward Sword.
Well, Metroid had a lot of backtracking.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah. So why can't Skyward do the same thing?
I'll have to say that I don't like those either. Except like, I remember I recently played Metroid Prime 2 Echoes.
Oh, Echoes is good. Yeah.
So good.
It is. But there's a fuck ton of backtracking.
There's backtracking up the wazoo.
Yeah.
Although like when it came to like actual main missions, it wasn't that bad. It was the key collecting thing that was like iffy about me because you had to go to these different places that you don't really recognize. Luckily, like with my mindset, I knew this was coming, so I kept track of every single thing. So finding them was absolutely no problem for me. It was just a matter of finding all the other collectibles and stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess backtracking could be a good thing, but I guess that's a separate tangent that they won't really have time for after this. But yeah.
I want to do. Yeah, I kind of want to do a tangent on that because I'm like, Metroid 1 was cool, Metroid 2 was amazing, and then Metroid 3 was like, what?
Yeah.
It's like what happened here?
What?
It's so different, you know. It is like. But then again, it was the early stages of the Wii, so they're trying to show those features, and unfortunately, they showed some wrong features.
Oh, you know what? Metroid Fusion was good. Have you played Metroid Fusion? Super good. It's also
wasn't that the old one that they remastered?
That's the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah,
game. Very first one. It's so good. They actually have like the ambassador's certificate for that one. It's a GBA title. So good. Completed it. Which is brilliant. Just did well with the platform and shooting. It's so good. I'm really hoping that Metroid will come back again. But yeah, we were talking about Nintendo.
NX.
The NX. Before that, we were talking about something that led to the NX. Was it the NES Classic Edition? I don't think so.
No, not at all. I think we brought it up because
it was Pokemon and stuff.
Go.
Yeah, Pokemon Go. yeah, just the fact that they dropped that on us. Like, a lot of people were hyped for Pokemon Go. Actually, I kind of dropped, like, the hype, and it was the date of the release. I was like, oh, shoot, this is actually a thing that's coming out. Shoot, I should download this. And stuff like that. And so, it's crazy how, like, initially we had doubts for Nintendo, but then they dropped, like, Breath of the Wild. Then they dropped this, like, a month later? Yeah, about a month later.
Yeah, a month, and a half.
And then, like, everyone's up in arms, and you know, like, Pokemon Sun and Moon's coming out soon, or like within the year. So when that's coming out, I have a good feeling like there's gonna be a spike in like purchases of the game, and at that point, people are gonna be hyped on like what Nintendo has to offer, because like you can't really experience other Nintendo games without like the Nintendo consoles.
Owning a Nintendo console, yeah.
Whereas like Xbox and PlayStation, like all those games can also be found on Steam.
Steam Master Race.
Steam Master.
Love you, Gabe.
Meanwhile, like Nintendo's like, we don't really want a part of that. We want to make sure people buy our products.
Yeah, they're all about that monetary. You know, is little. You know, they don't want the newest technology in it. They want the cheapest, but then they also want, you know, games that will keep people buying them. And that's why Nintendo's been so successful, because they're not like Sega. They're not going to just throw out a shitty console or a good console and then a shitty game. They're going to throw out best of both worlds. And
so Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic.
Poor Sonic. Like he had
a good life going for him. And then,
he had like very notable, like obviously aside from like the regular old ones are like recently are Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations. Those two games kind of like established or reestablished what Sonic can be and what could be really great about Sonic. But then you had Sonic Lost World, which was something that was something different. It's an okay game. Like, but...
Well, how many bugs are in the game?
Are there?
That's the one where the new version of him, right? With like the...
Parkour and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know much about...
There's a ton of bugs that they found, and they're just like, this game was fucking half-assed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Even one of the YouTubers was talking shit right in front of the developer of the actual game that he did not know was a developer until he actually looked it up, and he's still stuck by his word because he's like,
it's still broken of a game.
Yeah, it's still broken of a game. The fact that they did this to Sonic is just kind of messed up.
Although that can be, we can like forgive that. If it weren't for the fact that there was Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom is the one I'm talking about.
Oh, really?
Yes. Wow. I'm so sorry about that. That's the atrocity that they made. What's the one you were talking about?
I was talking about like Sonic Sonic Lost World.
Sonic Lost World.
Which was like
for the Wii, right?
Wii U.
Okay. I think that was the better version of Sonic Boom. Of the lesser
of the Wii U games.
Yeah, the lesser of the two evils.
Yeah.
Sonic Boom is the worst, but Sonic Color or Sonic Worlds or whatever was sort of kind of getting in there.
Yeah.
I think Sonic Worlds was definitely for newcomers.
Yeah, definitely.
Not anything for the old fans. Old fans want that Sonic, you know.
The old school,
the old school.
Gotta go fast. Yeah. Am I right? I'm sorry.
Deletes from there.
Gotta go fast. Oh, it's coming too fast.
You're in the next stage. Ah, dang.
You're in the next stage. Oh no, I still have this mess. I'm sorry about that. People didn't have to imagine that. But yeah,
it's in my brain.
Yeah, we've actually talked a good deal, and it's actually felt like a while. Like usually when I get into conversations, it's usually 35 minutes goes by really fast. But this has been like a really slow podcast as far as like my time perception.
Well, there's only two of us, so.
I guess so. We were also talking a lot more.
You've definitely talked way more than me. But then again, I'm letting you have the stage, you know.
Oh, but you can also talk too if you really want to.
I mean, you know, I kind of put my word in there, what I'm doing and, you know, what's going on. And, you know, we've got some good news updates that we wanted to talk about. Mm-hmm. I don't think there's anything else I'd really want to talk about except, like, maybe just, like, the new hardware coming out next year. But that's another topic for another time. Like
I guess so. This is like more of an update.
Yeah.
Like with new like video series, we're gonna have to really divide like what do we talk about in the podcast versus what we just leave over there.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, hardware, we can actually like do something with that with the new video series. It's built so like it can be a little bit more flexible.
Those are just things I like, right. But nothing real world concerning like Pokemon Go. That's obviously it's a beneficial and it's also an issue to some because I mean, with some encounters, some law enforcement or other conglomerates won't know how to react to a bunch of fucking teens walking around with their phones and just looking at it looks like they're taking pictures of everything,
Yeah.
Which to some people it feels like a violation of their privacy.
Right.
Yeah, but us we're just like I just called a Snorlax, like So it's obviously a concern to the people in general about what's going on, and I think it's good though because we're getting a lot more active, and that's
right.
That's kind of showing
that was the main goal of it.
Of it, and it's like we're talking to a lot more people, and we're not being introverted because a lot in American society we're just like, who the fuck are you? Like
so you just get my space.
Yeah, mind my own business.
Yeah.
But now we're like, oh hey dude, like what's up? Oh, you play Pokemon Go too? It's like, oh that's cool. Like some people I would have never even talked to probably. But with Pokemon Go in hand, they're just like, oh yeah, dude, I'm a Pokemon master. Let me show you what's up. I'm like, oh, that's cool, dude.
It's Scott Squirrel, like, you fuck.
Yeah.
But it's a collective feeling. And I really like that about it. I really can't wait for like trading. I don't think they'll do like online trading with other people. I think they'll try to keep it local to like whoever's nearby and have. Dude, battling will be really cool if they can really master that.
If they can master that, yeah.
Because right now it's like it's kind of iffy.
They're in infant stage right now,
right?
For sure. But
even though with the beta testing, they didn't expect this many people.
Yeah. But then that's what expected when you're dealing with something so highly praised.
Yeah, I think Nintendo's really gonna ride that wave of popularity. Like people are gonna find out like there's a Pokemon game like that's separate from this that's on a handheld console. They'll go for the 3DS, and then boom, like oh, there's another console like the NX. Or the Wii U, that's interesting. And then they'll just like Nintendo.
They'll branch off from there. I don't think they're gonna go too far into it. I think they're gonna be really into the Pokemon Go. I think it's gonna be a fad. After a year or two, and then it's gonna fall off again. But I think right now it's a good opportunity for Nintendo to make a move to try to make some money off of that. And they're definitely gonna be pulling out those Pikachu plushies. Those Pokemon Go, special stickers or something.
Those Zubats.
I don't know if anyone want to buy those, but I'd probably keep one just because.
I keep hundreds of them.
Yeah, just because they're always around me.
Put in my man cave.
Make sure they make a Rattata keychain, just so you know that he's always there.
Right.
He's always there. Rattata is everywhere.
Also Pidgeys. Have you seen the movie Birds?
Sounds familiar. And then here we go.
Here we go again.
Podcast?
Yes. We've been going for 40 minutes now. We're actually going to wrap up real soon.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Well, as a word of advice to our viewers when it comes to the Pokemon. That,
yeah.
One fun thing to do is play the types.
Play the types.
When you're fighting in a gym.
So yeah, when you fight in a gym, make sure you keep in mind of like all the advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah. So water beats fire.
And you'll figure that's something that they don't actually mention, but yeah, you'll figure it out on your own when you fight more gyms.
Pokemaster tip.
Yeah. So I think we're good here. We kind of explained everything we wanted to talk about, like the new video series, Comic-Con. We talked about just Nintendo, what they're doing, and pretty much just other stuff. So I guess we're just kind of good here.
Yeah.
Trey, you have anything else you want to add before we end it off here?
Well, hopefully I get everything started for my Twitch and my Twitter, and you can follow me while I play and rage at a video game.
Want me to actually finally put the handle like in the description?
In the description.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, it's not really ready yet.
Okay.
I still need that picture and everything. So
all right. Just let me know. I'll be sure to put in the very next podcast after.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
But
so
other than that,
yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank
This
you.
has been episode 112 of DangIT Prodcast. My name is Justin.
And my name's Enter, aka Trey.
And thanks for watching. #bye.
Bye. Someone get up.